Water is coming through the wall of my basement. Like that old story of the dam and the boy's thumb. I'm gonna have to hold my thunder all day. I've never really seen this before. It's not stressful because I'm beyond like trying to put any kind of emotional value on this. It just is what it is. But for years it's been like fine. Like I was able to maintain this basement where I'd only get a little bit of moisture if it rained extremely hard. But this just tells me the water table or the ground surrounding the foundation around the ground surrounding my foundation is completely saturated. So anytime it rains now is just adding to like a full cup. So what I have to do here is just pray it doesn't rain. It's been raining for like one straight week now in Ohio and Columbus. Not nonstop, but almost 4 out of 5 days it's rained. This is just like beyond like belief in my opinion, and from my experience with this house. Like, I don't have a ton of water in here, so I'm not concerned at this point. But last week the electricity went out, and so the electricity was off for 4 days because of the storm came through and threw some trees down. And so this basement, I didn't have a battery backup sump pump, and the basement flooded with like 3 inches. So as long as I was in Virginia, so I had no options. Nobody was aware of it until there was 3 inches of water down here. But what I'm going to do now is just temporarily try to plug that up, and then I don't know what the solution is. I mean, I could backcoat. It already has the membrane on the outside of the house, so I'm just going to put a sheetrock screw in there. It'll probably fix. I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is it needs to stop raining soon. Otherwise, I might be selling this. I'm joking, but I don't know what to do about it. All I know is that the solutions that I know are expensive. Like you have to backhoe it out on the outside of the house and put like more membrane. Make sure the runway on the footers. I think on the exterior of this house there should be gravel at the bottom of the foundation, so the water will run and disperse away from the foundation. That could be all clogged up. That could be the problem. That I have to pull the dirt away all the way down, like 8 feet down, and clean make the water flow away from the bottom of the footers better. I mean, those are the only things I know how to do. I already have French chains on the inside, and those were there when I bought them. This looks weird, right? It looks screwy. I gotta screw this thing in. You can see how the water stopped. I mean, it's filtering around a little bit, but if I screw it in, it might like stop the water temporarily. I need a sheetrock screw, that would work. Or, of course, a cement screw. So just by doing that, it stopped the flow. So you can see how delicate or fluid this situation. The situation. The situation is very fluid. Here's another example of the water. Now this whole house is curable by foundation, like not foundation, but by landscaping. This one anyway. This one's a classic. You can fix this by landscaping or gutter. This one's more tricky because there's no gutters on this side of the house. So this is more like, I don't know what it is. I don't know why the water is so saturated that far, that high off the ground. So that one's gonna probably I mean, it's not crazy money, but I'm gonna have to get somebody with a backhoe. I'm not gonna be able to. I mean, I could do it, but I'm not gonna have time to bring in a backhoe and do all that. I'm just gonna have to pull that dirt away and then see what I'm up against. But it's definitely something where the water is pooling there in that corner of the house, and it's not flowing correctly. But it's also something we're having the torrential amount of rain, and I'm a wait and see kind of person. Plus, I don't want to spend 10 grand if I don't have to. Um, but otherwise, the house is really nice. So I'm not going to trip over a little bit of spilt water. In my old days, dude, I don't have much time, so I'm not gonna worry about shit like this, dude. I love this house, so that's like just what it is, man. What it is, what it is, what it is. But it's all fixable. This isn't a disaster sort of situation. This is more like maintenance and get it done. Throw some money and time at it, and you'll get a dry basement. Or I could have a dry basement. You too could have a dry basement. All right, then. I'm out.